So this British guy, accused of what a U.S. prosecutor calls the biggest military computer hack in all time, will not have to face trial here in the United States at all because of fears he may kill himself. His name is Gary McKinnon. He's 46 years old. He admits, yes, I hacked into Pentagon and NASA computers. But he claims he was just looking for secret evidence of unidentified flying objects. Our studios in New York, and U.S. officials, Jonathan, not at all happy about this one.
Not at all, Shep. This, after all, is a man who, in their words, broke into some of the most secret U.S. military computer networks that there are. He caused, they say, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of damage, and they very much wanted to get him back here to face American justice. Listen.
Back to the most interesting matter at hand. What did he find in the way of UFO evidence?
Well, he says he spent a year looking through these computer systems, and he found, he says, photographic evidence of photographic proof of alien spacecraft and the names and ranks of something he called non-terrestrial officers. He has not at this point shared those names with us.
What is that? Here it comes back. Not sure what that is. Now it's staying still. Change direction again. Stopped. Change direction again. What in God's name is that?
Recording tape?
I am. What is that?
What the hell is that? Can you see it good right there?
Yeah, you can see the...
If fools could take me home now, I'm not safe here. No, I'm just
Only the
kidding.
trees are covering now.
Like a pin over there so they can see that it's not just...
It's a regular sky. And then wait, there's trees. So let's go back to regular sky.
Regular sky, chill. Right here,
And UFO sky.
Oh, snap.
And it's just over there, huh?
Yeah, just right there.
Nah, but when we were coming in the
What took
mountains,
us?
it was
Yeah,
white.
like-
It was white and foggy.
Like, I wasn't paying attention and we see some like ocean in the mountains and there was a white one.
Not foggy.
There's a bunch of oceans.
Непонятное свечение.
No, this is perfect. What the hell is it? It just went through the middle, look. The white light just came out through the middle.
Summer of 2002, just outside this city. Over the town of Waldorf, Maryland, dozens of witnesses reported an incredible scene. Multiple jet fighters chasing multiple large, unknown objects that were of blue and orange coloration. All the witnesses, two of whom I interviewed personally and several of whom spoke to national media, described the amazing performance and capability of these objects. The Air Force itself admitted that it had scrambled F-16s to investigate unknowns, which it had also admitted it had tracked on at least one of these objects on radar. We also learned that the UFO simply disappeared from the radar. The Air Force conclusion was that it could have been, quote, any number of things.
Many of you spot a giant ball of light. There it is, zipping through our skies tonight. Everybody has their own opinion of what the heck this glow is, just flying by. A UFO, a meteor, even a plane on fire. Thanks for choosing us tonight. I'm Katie Rammel.
And I'm Steve Irvin. We started getting calls on this into our newsroom shortly before 8 o'clock, dozens of them. And we've had reports this ball of light has been seen as far away as Nevada and Colorado.
So, of course, we put our crews quickly out to work to find out what exactly this is. ABC 15's Adam Slinger joins us live. And Adam, what did you find out about this?
You know, we've made calls to everyone from NASA to the National Weather Service, and right now no one seems to know exactly what it was. Now, our reporter, ABC 15's Brian McElhatton, snapped this picture for us just about 2.5 hours ago. He says he saw 2 different events. Now, this is a picture of the first event. He saw this little orange dot streaking across the sky. It did not make a sound, and he says it hovered above the clouds for about 15 minutes or so before it disappeared into the atmosphere.
Here's your list of charges. You hacked into the Army, the Navy, the Air Force, the Department of Defense, and NASA, amongst other things. Why?
I was in search of suppressed technology, you know, laughingly referred to as UFO technology. I think it's the biggest kept secret in the world because of its comic value. But it's a very important thing. We've got old age pensioners can't pay their fuel bills. We've got countries being invaded to get award oil contracts to the West. And meanwhile, secretive parts of the secret government are sitting on suppressed technology for free energy.
So how did you go about trying to find the stuff that you were looking for in NASA, in the Department of Defense?
Well, I assumed that although it's part of a secret government project, there must be military ties. I'd read 400 expert witness testimonies, ranging from civilian air traffic controllers through military radar operators, all the way up to guys that were in charge of whether or not to launch nuclear missiles. So it's a very credible people. All of these people had said that there are UFOs, they are alien. We're using anti-gravity and reverse engineered technology that came from captured UFO craft.
We're using anti-gravity?
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you go about hacking into the computers to find what you were looking for?
Well, unlike the press would have you believe, it wasn't very clever. I searched for blank passwords. I wrote a tiny Perl script, the Perl language, that tied together other people's programs that searched for blank passwords, so you could scan 65,000 machines in just over 8 minutes.
So you're saying that you found computers which had a high-ranking status, administrator status,
yep,
which hadn't had their passwords set, they were still set to default?
Yeah, precisely. And in some cases it was thousands of machines because they had an image. Rather than install Windows off a CD at every machine, you blat it onto an image, stick the image in all the machines, and every single machine has a blank local administrator password. So,
inside NASA.
One of these people was a NASA photographic expert, and she said that in Building 8 of Johnson Space Center, they regularly airbrushed out images of UFOs from the high-res satellite imagery. And using the same blank password hunting technique, I got down to Building 8, got a few blank passwording machines there, and what she said was there. There was folders called filtered and unfiltered, or processed and raw, something like that. I got one picture out of the folder, bearing in mind this is a 56K dial-up, also in a NASA proprietary image format, not a GIF or a JPEG or anything. So using the remote control program, I turned the colour down to 4-bit colour, the screen resolution really, really low, and even then this picture was still, you know, juddering and coming onto the screen. But what came onto the screen was amazing. It was a culmination of all my efforts. It was a picture of something that definitely wasn't man-made. It was above the Earth's hemisphere. It was kind of looked like a satellite. It was cigar-shaped. It had geodesic domes above, below, to the left, to the right, and both ends of. And although it was a low-resolution picture, it was very close up. This thing was hanging in space. The Earth's hemisphere was visible below it. And no rivets, no seams, none of the stuff associated with normal man-made manufacturing.
Whoa! There's a smaller one flying into it or something.
Dude, it's angels circling the earth, man.
What's this coming up to it, man? No way. I got this on tape, man.
Oh, this is a trick.
Dude, there's one stopping right into it. It's hovering.
I know, I see.
Dude, this ain't even right.
Holy crap.
Oh my God.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Dude, I got it on tape. What the hell? That's the craziest thing ever.
I'm telling you, it's the mothership being guided in this way.
Whoa.
It's so so bright, it's reflecting on the lake.
Dude, it's beautiful.
You see that? It's reflecting.
Oh, I got it. I'm filming it, dude.
I'm just saying it's a documentation, man.
Yeah, it's dude.
It's so bright, it's causing like the sunset with the sun and the lake.
Yeah.
That's important. There was like a refueling or something.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened.
Dude, we just saw something amazing.
This one's coming closer over here, man.
Yeah, here comes another one. See that other one coming out from further west?
Yeah, man. I got it. Look at dude.
Oh, wow. What's going on, buddy?
These tiny flashes turned Joe Kiernan from UFO skeptic to believer.
Straight down over the top of this house here.
And after he shared his story with us, others phoned his home to share their stories with him.
They were just as confused, almost as if they were looking for me for answers.
Those looking for answers?
The first time I saw 3.
Include Bill Barrett.
It's just beyond logic. You're watching it and you're saying, this makes no sense.
But this wasn't Bill's first or even second sighting. It's his 5th.
If there's something out there or if it's a military type of situation, you know, who knows? But it makes you scratch your head, that's for sure.
The Mutual UFO Network says 3 others reported sightings that same night. Heather Richards commented on our News Channel 15 Facebook page saying, I saw one of the orange UFOs at one time as well. It was the strangest thing. But the Federal Aviation Administration's report says different, because there are none. The regional FAA office says none of their pilots reported anything strange in the air that night. Char Air Force Base says that night there were no training missions along the coast. So what exactly did so many people see? And why can't any of them explain it?
They are beyond logic. I don't know if they're of this planet, but there's something up there floating around. It's very unexplainable to me.
But with more people coming forward, it's adding suspicion of the unknown.
There's a lot of people that really need to know what's going on. Tráete la otra pila.
Okay, I don't know what this is, but it's a light and it's changing color and it's flying through the sky. This is my first ever UFO. I'm fucking serious. Like, real UFO. It's like, where'd it go? Guys, I don't know what that is, and it just keeps disappearing and reappearing. Changing color, it's getting higher in the sky. What is this? Anybody? was me, sorry. It's staying pretty steady. It's higher, it's flashing, falling, blinking. Darting across the sky now. Oh God, I hope somebody else is seeing this. Please. Ugh. Where is it going? What is it? And it falls. And it's gone. Oh, it's gonna swoop back up.
Mama.
Could be some UFOs. It's weird for UFOs though.
Look at those.
That's...
Oh, they are stars.
Those aren't stars.
No, they're not stars. They're blowing out and then coming back in, and then they're like waving around.
Is that weird?
It's
See stars in the sky. Huh? There's stars in the sky.
All those planes are trying to...
no, it's just a regular.
I'm scared of bugs. Bugs.
No. Perfect.
There was one of them coming down, it burst into four. Four of them, after the four burst, then three of them burst and came back together, coming at each other. Now I see something, look, there's something blinking up there. What's that blinking thing?
That's fucking weird. Helicopters don't stay steady like that.
No, those are hang gliders.
if anybody can make this out, but I definitely see something in the sky. You saw a plane pass by, and then there was just one more faint dot that I don't see anymore. Now this thing is just like hovering over there, and the other dot kind of like disappeared. So I don't know what the hell this is. That's the dot, and I'm going to zoom out just so you see what's going on. I'm going to zoom back in. There's something out there. And today was the day when we felt the earthquake in New York City.